Hey, I'm Sam from Prismic. I'm here with Maya Shavin. Maya is a senior front-end developer at Cloudinary, an ambassador for Next.js, and a core member of the Storefront UI open source team. Maya, thanks so much for joining us. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm really good. So Maya, the first thing we wanted to do today is a segment that we call Three Tweets. I've chosen three tweets from your Twitter feed that I would love to know more about. And I'd like to show you each one and then ask you a little bit more about the story behind it.
Sure.
Okay, so here's the first one. It's a tweet from a little more than a year ago. You're announcing your new portfolio website with Next.js launched on Netlify. And the reason I picked this one out is because in Lighthouse, you've got 100s across the board, which is pretty impressive. I'm wondering if you can tell us a little bit about why you built your portfolio with Next.js and how you got those 100 scores.
Well, my portfolio was built using Vue.js, and then I'm using Vue metadata to solve the SEO problem. But it's not a 100% perfect. In some case, it still doesn't really give me a good SEO score. And and then when this is the time when I went to Vue Amsterdam, and I met Sebastian and the Nux team. And I heard about Nux for a while, but not really decided to use Nux. And then until I met Debbie, and then she just keep talking about Nux, how awesome it is. So I like, okay, cool. I need to have some kind of solution to build my portfolio in the best way that will give me on the SEO, and I have no idea how SEO works, to be honest. So anything that can give me SEO out of the box is great. And so I check out Next, and I check out Netlify, and I say, oh, I want to learn Netlify, how to use Next with Netlify. I'm also pretty new to Next. So that's just it. I just go for it. And to get to this score, to be honest, I didn't do anything. I just convert my Vue.js application into Next, and it took me a day just to do it, like less than a day. And and then I hit deploy, and this is the score.
Wow, that's actually pretty amazing.
Yeah, I was so shocked to see it. That like Netlify, really? The as Amazon S3, I was deployed with Amazon S3 before, and it never get close to this. And then because at this time I got a problem. If you go to the tweet before this, like about 2 days before this, I got a problem that I cannot log into my application, my hosting or my deployment on Amazon S3. And I try to log in, and it keep taking me out, and it keep asking me to schedule, like to log to sign up, and then the customer service never responds to me. So I like, okay, I don't want to done with this S3 anymore. I pay like $30 every month for it. And someone just hit me up on Twitter. I saw on Twitter someone talk about Netlify, so yeah, here we go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the next tweet. I'm kind of
Oh.
this one kind of caught my eye because any giant photo of Mario will catch my attention. But also, I would love it if you could tell us a little bit more about what is Storefront UI and what do you do with it?
Well, Storefront UI, like the name Storefront, it is the UI component library, like any library component library, like Beautify Bootstrap. But unlike this library that for more for generic use, we are using it for e-commerce. Like really, we tailor it, like design, look and feel. Even the component are designed for e-commerce specifically. So it's like you want find the component add to cart in stuff in Beautify or Bootstrap. You will find add to cart component in Storefront UI. So we started library with Philip from Vue Storefront about 2 years ago, I think, a year and a half ago.
And so how did you get involved with Storefront UI?
Well, I got a message from Philip, which is the creator of Storefront UI. After I did my first talk in Vue Amsterdam about accessibility, and he worked on Vue Storefront with his e-commerce solutions. So he contacted me privately and said that accessibility is very important for e-commerce, which is true. And he has the project called Storefront UI, and if I wanted to join and be the consultant about accessibility for this specific project, contribute to it, what do I think of it? I said, sure. so I start by going to the repository and check out what accessibility they have there, and to make sure that they meet up the standard. And then after I'm done with that, I build my first component with Storefront UI, and that's
cool.
From that moment on, I become the team member.
When people talk to you about accessibility, I know it's something that a lot of developers don't know anything about. Do you have like a first piece of advice you give them about like how to get started understanding accessibility?
The accessibility is not easy to understand. It's even now when I look at the documentation, it's like I'm getting to a maze. I have no idea where to start, what exactly to do. To start, I will have my idea is that you should start with the Lighthouse. It does have a very good set of support, or you can install a Chrome extension called WebInt, and that will actually analyze your application and tell you what are you mixing and what you need, and what can you improve from there. And so you can try with that first.
Cool. I'm gonna do that after this call.
Yeah, WebInt is the project, a very cool project developed by Microsoft, I think. And
Okay.
if you use an Edge, it's already built in at one of the plugin there. So, yeah.
All right, now let's move on to the tweet number 3. This one is close to my heart. Yeah, so this is, a lot of developers are familiar with the Poke API, and you made a GraphQL layer for the API. How did this project come to be?
I was having fun with the Poke API, to be honest. And I was building, I think a Nux application out of it, or a Vue application out of it. I actually can show you the application I built with it, just in a moment. Anyway, so the project is that I wanted to build, and I'm using the REST API, but then it's become very normal because I already know REST API. I know how to fetch data from the server using REST API. But I want to learn something new, and I always want to learn GraphQL. So I said, okay, let's just take the REST API and try to wrap it with GraphQL and see if I can make something out of it. And let me show you my Pokemon course, I think. Wait, let me show you application that I built using the Pokemon API. So you can actually go kind of get random or explore the Pokédex.
Oh, cool.
It's like Google for Pokemon. Yeah, it's very slow for no reason. Yeah.
So this is built on your GraphQL layer on the Pokemon REST API.
Yeah, exactly. And it's built with style component and Vue.
Oh,
And
awesome.
you can see each of them are a different color. And then if you click on one of them, it gives you the page with the theme of the Pokemon itself.
That's awesome. All right, Maya, thank you so much. It was really nice speaking with you.
Thank you.